Hey guys, what is up? Welcome to the State of Crypto, your one-stop source for all crypto-related news and technicals. I'm your host Martin, and this is episode, I'm not gonna say episode number, going back to the old ones, but we are episode 599, actually, almost episode 600, right? But anyways, this is Bitcoin 34K or 37K. Now, if you're catching the stream live, welcome. And if you're catching the replay and have any suggestions for us, please leave us a comment below. I really want to know what you're thinking. Also, if you want to be up to date with the latest crypto-related news and technicals, make sure to subscribe and hit the like button and that bell so you're notified when we go live. And if you want to keep on chatting with us, once the stream is done, you can join us on Discord. At that link will be going out here in a second, right? This doesn't want to go out on the YouTube, man. It's gonna have to copy it from here. Solid is in the house. Jeff Loomis, hey bro. Greg, the State of Crypto Punch. Fist bump. Andrew, first like 2 nights in a row. You're on fire. You are on fire, man. That is a roll. Prepare for war. Says, making money. Can I handle this ship? Sure. Nick says, what's up? What's up, Nick? I mean, it says dog, JK. Interesting. JK, right? JK. Pin that message at the top. Crypto Gamer, what is up, bro? Thank you very much for being here. Did you change your icon? Look, I think you might have changed your icon. Anyways. Little retrace back up to the... Yeah, dude, little guy. Apostolic Mind, what is up? You got wrecked today, but you're back with a vengeance. Ooh, I'm sad to hear that. Cryptonatics, what's up, bro? Nice, bro. I like the icon better. Congrats. Crypto Dingo, yo. Right. Let's go check out what is happening with them markets, right? Them crazy markets. So, we are seeing market cap going up, hitting that 20. try to get above it. I was really hoping we're going to close above that 20. We didn't. Now we're facing it as resistance. So what are our options here, man, right? A high point to a low point, coming from a high point to a low point. That is nothingness, right? We don't have anything that is bearish. So we're free of bearishness. The last thing we have is this bullishness here, right? This bullishness here, right? That we have here. Now we're trying to see if it's going to play us to the upside. That is it. Bullishness, pumping, hitting the 20. We might reject. We might not reject, right? So we are at a critical area right now for market cap. We really want to know if we're going to get above 1.44 trillion, right? That is the 20 moving average. Right now we're sitting at 1.42. Getting above that zone gets us to go higher. If we reject that 20, we could be looking for a retest back here of 1.29 trillion. If we get above that 20, our target is at 1.56. There's nothing bearish. We just have that bullishness. So we just got to wait and see if this is going to keep on pumping. If this is going to go higher and reach for that higher market cap. Because we don't have anything else, right? We had the bullish divergence. We're going to our primary target. That's a 20. Now we got to wait and see. Are we going to move up or down, right? That is the question right now. There's nothing here in market cap on the daily. I'm not going to go into shorter time scales. I'm going to try to look at Bitcoin and see if Bitcoin points at something than just market cap in general. Bitcoin dominance, losing a little bit of dominance yesterday. Not too much, 0% actually. We did wick down to that 20 bounce right now. Still 0.06% to the upside. Not too bad. Bitcoin dominance at 46.84% of market cap. Let's go check out Bitcoin price. The Bitcoin price at 35,718. This chart is cluttered. I know we're going to have to go to this one or even this chart here, which is where we've been drawing our stuff lately for divergences. Again, we had the bullish divergence. We're pumping. We're getting above that 20. What are we doing right now? Coming back down, testing support at the 20. So what happens now? We are in this area of support resistance, which is fine. Hitting that 20 and bouncing gets us to go higher. Hitting that 20 and rejecting, it'll be like a fake breakout, and then we could get more pain. On rejection of the 20, we could even be looking at lower prices than we had back here, so below 31,500. So I'm really hoping that Bitcoin really gets its act together, holds here and pumps. We do have this bullish divergence here for action to the upside. On the daily, right? Double bottom, action to the upside, breaking that neckline. See why? Yesterday, we adjusted this, right? Because this line yesterday was down here. So I adjusted it to where it was moving sideways. Guess what? Today, apparently, why? I'm not sure why some of the data has been changing on some of the charts. It's just freaking crazy, man. Now it's up here again. That is fine. Let's keep rolling. We're breaking this area. That means we should be going for a move of a percentage points from here, right? And the move, according to the book of might, of knowledge that we look at, we're looking at around a 33%. I think somewhere around there. So we're looking to go much higher than this. On a 33% bounce, if we are to ever get that, we're looking for a retest around $46,000. That would be pretty wild if we go up there. I'll be pretty stoked. Anyways, hitting that 20, trying to hold support above 35,036, which is our current support line here, right? This blue line here. We are slightly below 35,733. There's another support. I was really happy that we broke here. We even talked about potentially reaching 36,000 if we were to break to the upside. We hit that 36. We're rejecting. This is a minor resistance, right? That's why it's green. It's a minor resistance. The next big resistance would be around 37,393. But we need to get above 35,733 and confirm closing above that area. I'm going to zoom out a bit. There's nothing bearish, right? High to low, a high point to a low point, and a high point to a low point. Neutral at 49.05 on the RSI. We could just be moving down a bit to get room to run to the upside again. That would be amazing. Let's see what Bitcoin's going to do. OSU Fever, what is up, bro?
What's up?
4-hour chart. We're moving up again. I adjusted this yesterday, so we had a straight line. Guess what? Today, apparently, this thing shifted to the upside again. It's insane how much like these lines have been moving, right? Like for some reason the charts changed from yesterday to today, right? Greg M, what is up, bro? So We're good. We broke a resistance line. We're breaking targets. That is fine. We'll talk about this in a second also. Action to the upside. Right. So let's zoom in here, man. Right. High to low, and then high to low still. So on these moves, we are going to be creating some bearish divergence, right? Unfortunately, that's what happens when we go up. We tend to create bearish divergence, and we look for retraces. So what's happening with this bearish divergence? This one here, from here to here, I don't think we have it. We're coming from a high point to a low point. But from here to here, we definitely have it, right? So I'm going to get rid of this line. I thought we might have had something. We don't. I'm going to go to another chart, though, just to corroborate what I'm looking at here. So I'm going to come in here and see what we're having, because we had this divergence yesterday. They gave us that stagnation, right, that we were looking for, and we talked about it. And now this move is creating this divergence. So yesterday we lost this divergence on the other chart. Remember we talked about this? This chart had, I can't remember, this one had strong, and then this one had medium. This one had medium bearish divergence, right? Or hidden bearish. This one was hidden bearish, and then this one was medium bearish divergence, right? So that's what we're looking for. Medium bearish divergence, now strong bearish divergence. Here we're looking at that hidden bullish. Now we have strong bearish forming, and with that we're looking for action to the downside. Where does action to the downside get us to? Action to the downside gets us targeting that 20. That 20 would be at 34,510. So that's the potential move right now, because we have this bearish divergence. Could we flag and try to rally again? We can. Like I said, the bearish indicators have not been playing out with a lot of strength, and at least in the 1 hour. And we know that when the bearish indicators are not playing out with a lot of strength, we tend to see a bull trend, right? Because the bullish indicators are playing out consistently, and then the bear trends are not playing out as strong. So that being said, let's keep rolling with this. Let's adjust that touch point to there. We're sitting in neutral at 59.93, pointing down here on the other side. That would mean that we're still looking for some action and downside. Listen until we get this start pointing back up again. But it is nice, right? Hit a 20 for the downside, then up, up, up. Yeah, correct. We could go to that 20. So let's go to this chart. Right. So on the way down to that 20, we're going to have a lot of areas for support. Primary area would be here at this blue line that I have here. That is a confirmation line for this double bottom that we have. And again, that double bottom gets us to rally around a 33%. So with that, we're looking to hit the 30, what did we set? 46,000s? Again, I'm not making this stuff up. This is like textbook stuff. I know this textbook comes from the stocks, but I'll show you what I'm talking about, what I'm referencing to. Let's get this open. I gotta find that portion here for the double bottoms. There's a couple ones. I think I'm gonna go with an atom and atom. So I'm gonna go to page. Let's see if we can get this here real quick, and I'll show you what statistic I'm looking at. So looking at this, an atom and atom double bottom, I think that's what we're making right now, and that would get us to rally. Well, average rise 35% on a bull market, 24% on a bear market. It's 10 out of 23 and 10 out of 19. So it's about a 50-50. It plays to the upside. Not too bad. And an atom and atom double bottom would be looking something like this, right? We have one bottom here. This bottom is too large. Maybe on percentage points is not that much, right? It is within a 5% drop, so I would consider this to be valid, but you know, the textbooks are using it as an example as well. Confirmation, right? Breaking line, throw back to that line, right? Get that throwback where we retest or back test, and then if we do back test, there's a bigger chance we can pump higher. We usually tend to see those, right? Again, look at this, atom and atom, right? Have some drop here. Again, throwback, confirmation, and then bursting up. So an atom and atom double bottom would be an interesting pattern to see the other double bottom that we could be making, which I doubt is going to be the case, because we're at 37% rally. It would be an Adam and Eve. I'm being conservative when I say 33. There's one of them that plays 33 to the upside, and the reason I'm being conservative is they could be an Adam and Eve. Again, it doesn't look as rounded, right? Particularly if we just go with the candle bodies. If we go with the candle bodies, this looks like a V almost, right? And this also looks like a V, right? We're not getting any of that U-shaped formation here. We could argue that this one's a little bit not as sharp as this one, so this could be an even atom, double bottom, right? But just to confirm, what I would do here on this case would be maybe bring the line and then see what this looks like. So yes, we can see this looks, you know, a little bit more roundy. This one's a little bit more sharp, right? So we could say it's an eve, an atom. And that's just when you need to get a little bit more definition. It's okay to change so we can get a clearer view. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to look for even atom and see what the pump on that is. Even atom. Right, so we have rounded, then a spiky. It's a 35% rally. It's an 11 out of 23, still about 50%. A bear market, 8 out of 19, has a better chance of playing out. So again, not a bad pattern to look for, right? Like we said, we targeted 33%. That got us to 46,000. Are we going to get up there? I'm not sure. We tend to not hit those targets with Bitcoin. Most of the times, or a lot of the times, we don't seem to be hitting them. All I'm looking for is some action to the upside. If we get a 15% rally from the confirmation line, I'll be happy, right? So if we get 15% from this point, I'll be extremely, extremely happy. Now I consider Bitcoin to be playing very nice to the upside. That 15% rally would get us somewhere around the 40K mark. And then we could be talking about potentially testing very close to bullish territory again. So very nice stuff happening here. Again, action to the downside. It's normal. We should be expecting that. Trying to hold that support at 35,733 again. We're regaining it. And if we hold support here, again, good stuff could happen. However, the next rally that we have, we might start to create less negative, less positive momentum, right? And all this is going to do is just going to bring exhaustion. It's going to bring a buyer's exhaustion. At some point in time, this breaks down, right? Let's just be realists here, man. It doesn't pump forever. Exhaustion is real. So we got to see how this is going to behave. That's what I'm saying. If we get 15%, I'll be happy. So we are bought at 60.44. We're okay right now. We're not overbought. We could still reach that overbought zone. That could get us to where we hit 37,000s. Again, there's some bearish patterns that would mean action to the downside. 34K would be a bigger drop. We do have one resistance to the upside before we get to 37,000s. We have one support to the downside, and then the 20 and this pattern line before we break to 34K. So I do believe we're a little bit more protected before we move to the downside, meaning there's more supports on the way down, and to the upside we just have one resistance that we need to break, which we kind of broke slightly. We just failed to close up there. Let's go to the 1 hour chart. The 1 hour chart. We're looking at this pattern yesterday, right? Remember, we had this flag, we broke to the upside, said, look, we're making a very large triangle. We're consolidating with a triangle. We're live here. This was 9 p.m. We were hitting this bottom, right? We finished the stream early. It wasn't even an hour long. Look at what happened next two candles. Went back up. Look at this, man. We're still within the lines. I haven't changed any of this from yesterday. So we drew this line yesterday. We knew we could break it. Look, we hit it, rejected, hit that 20 on that rejection of the 20. Sorry, of the top line. Resistance right of the triangle. And then look at this. Boom. Right, bursting through. But on that burst, it was just not a burst and go up. We bursted, we back tested, right, that old resistance as support, and then we went up higher. 46K. Yeah, I talked about that earlier, Andrew. I'm not sure what part you're at, but yeah, 33% rally from where we're at would get us to around 46K, and that would be a potential area to look for. I mean, we could be looking a little bit higher, 2% points higher, 35% rally actually. But I'm saying if we get 15, I'll be really, really happy, man. Sure, man, I can put Jeju on here on the list. So we broke this pattern. We talked about what could happen, right? If we were to break this area, we could be looking for action downside. If we broke this, we talked about action to the upside. Even hitting 36,000, we did mention it on a move up, and we did go up there, which I'm happy with. Now, are we creating bearishness? I'm not sure. I really have to zoom in here and look at this, right? We're coming from a high point on this island, high to low. So there is some bearish divergence here for potential action to the downside. However, keep this in mind. We are creating some hidden bullish. Right? Look, I'll show you what I'm looking at. We're coming from a high point to a higher point, right? This one's I need to change back to blue because this is our pattern. I didn't switch them yesterday, and I usually don't like it because If you don't know what I'm talking about, then, you know, patterns, I do in a color, and then divergences, I usually trace in yellow or orange if I'm tracing divergences when I'm off the air. The other point I'm looking at is any of these lower points work from low to high, and we are creating this divergence that is hidden bullish. That hidden bullish divergence could get us to try to go higher. So the fact that we are holding support here, we broke the 20, right? That's okay. We're still trying to hold support at 35,751. If we hold support here, we could be looking for us to regain that 20, and we could try to hold support because we have this hidden divergence. Now, take into consideration that hidden bullish could get us to drop here, and we'll just make more negative momentum, and we'll still have hidden bullish, but now we'll be looking for support at $35,000, right? Now, which one's it going to be? I am looking for action to the upside, but I'm hesitant because there's a lot of bearish divergence in the market, right? This is strong bearish divergence. It's not a minor divergence. It's strong bearish here. 4 hour, strong bearish also. So we have double strong bearish. On the daily, we are clear. We have strong bearish divergence in the 4 hour, strong bearish divergence in the 1 hour. We have hidden bullish that could get us to stagnate. At least we know that gets us to move sideways. So right now, I'm going to say bearish for the outcome right now. That's what I'm expecting to see, maybe something bearish happening. Although I'm hoping for action to the upside. I'm not sure if you get what I'm saying, right? The market tells me we're going to go down, but I'm hopeful that the hidden divergence is going to play. And what that would tell me is that the bearish indicators are losing strength, and that pulls us back on a bull trend where the bullish indicators are back in control. That's why I'm hopeful that we play to the upside. Although right now the technicals say downside because of the bearish divergence, because the market is undecided a little bit. We have started to go up. We did bullishly reject 28,000, 29,000, which was good. That's what getting us to get this rally. But like I'm saying, I'll just be careful here. Wait for confirmation. If we break below this area, I could be looking for a retest of 35,000. How do we know if we break? Usually we got to wait for confirmation to happen. The break would happen on two parts. Have to come here, right? Maybe back test, reject, and then drop. Sometimes we get a fast drop, but, you know, I'll be waiting, at least with the way the market is moving and how small the movements have become. I'll be waiting if we get a drop to get some back test. That is if we go down, right? So let's aim back to the 50 on the Bitcoin 1 hour chart. Let's see. Ooh, that 50 moving average at 35,110. Very close to what we would be looking at, right? Well, I'll just hit this real quick and show you what I'm talking about. 50 moving average down here, right? Very close to support. Oh snap, I moved something by accident. There we go. Very close to our support. It could be that we try to go for that area, man. Right? I'm not against that. Tell you what, though, and I haven't been really looking at this a lot, but check this out, right? On this chart, we have gotten this, right? Right, we get the yellow, right, that's a 50 moving average, exponential moving average, getting over that red, thick red line, that would be the 200 moving average, and that gets us to go to the upside, right? Because that is a golden cross. Again, yes, it's a lagging indicator. We're getting that cross because we went up, but we're getting bullish crosses. Here we got another one. We got the 100 going over the 200, which puts the market back in synchrony because now we have the 20, the 50, the 100, the 200, and everything is back to normal where we could still be looking for more action to the upside, right? Now, what else have we gotten here? Remember we talked about crosses on the 20, with this cross on the 20, what they could bring. Oh snap, sneezed. We hadn't gotten this cross and we got that small action to the upside. We're still below that 200 moving average, right? We're still way below that 200 moving average here. So I'm just gonna bring it up so you know where we're at. The 200 moving average right now, it's sitting at 43,000, right? So MACD strategy would not be triggering an in. For MACD strategy to work, we need to be above the 200 moving average. But this cross of the MACD over there side, it's going to get us to try to go slightly higher. Hopefully get back above that zero line and start making a little bit more price action, positive price action, right? So better price action for Bitcoin. Anyways, back to the 1 hour just to finish off. So yes, if we go down to the 50, we could be looking at a moving down to the zone. If we find support here, right? If we find support here, we could be looking for a rally here to the 20 and break above and try to come up to the zone. Right? Right now we are trying to hold on to this divergence. Look, we have 29 minutes to go. And we're still not broken the zone. We are really trying to hold on to that. Hopefully we do. And we get this to play higher. Then we're going to go from a high to a higher point, positive to less positive, very likely. More strong bearish divergence, but at least we know the bearish indicators are struggling to play out, right? That's something I'm looking for. Let's go back to Ethereum. Ethereum at 2,165. Let's get on the daily. Low, lower, low, right? Bullish divergence, action to the upside. We're looking at this hidden bearish. Still hitting that 20, rejecting slightly. I was really excited because Ethereum was above that 20. And I was really thinking we're going to go close higher. We're not. We're hitting the 20. We're rejecting. Still positive right now. 0.16%. Yesterday we pumped very nice. 3.84%. At some point we're pumping over 5%. And we are neutral at 47. So we can go either way. There is some hidden divergence zone. It's putting pressure on that price and keeping us below that 20 moving average. Now the 4 hour Ethereum, we had this bullish divergence. We're rallying. We didn't have anything bearish. Guess what? We didn't have anything bearish till yesterday until today when we're still coming higher. And within the same island, we're starting to create some hidden divergence. All right, like that. Some hidden divergence. Action to downside starting to go down. Near resistance. I really wish would have broken 2,263. It was looking so good until that 11 p.m. candle or so. Then, last 4 hour candle just really turned it back down. Bought at 62.71. So let's go to that 1 hour chart. On the 1 hour chart, the first thing you notice is I forgot to anchor. Isn't that great? Right on. Just might fly high. Hopefully, man. So, 1 hour chart. We had the bearish divergence that moved us down. Then we created this hidden bullish. And this was last night. We were here last night, still hitting, trying to go lower. We still held support. Felt to drop lower on the previous high, previous low, sorry. We got continuation to the upside. Now on that move, we're still manufacturing divergence that is bearish. And guess what we're seeing, right? We're starting to see what I was telling you guys. The bearish indicators are struggling to play out. How do we know? Just look at this, right? Look at this. Right? Bearish divergence strong. We're now finally seeing it play out, but we still rally a little bit more. Slightly higher here, right? Slightly higher here. Before we actually started to move down. We hit that 20, we broke it. Now we're facing resistance, right? We went up here, wicked it, rejected. That means we might be trying to move lower, but we have hidden bullish divergence. Just like with Bitcoin. Now the question is, will this hidden bullish divergence hold and get us to rally? So I'm thinking we might see this across a couple of the crypto markets, a couple of the coins out there. And it's going to be extremely interesting. Now, guys, if you like what we're talking about and the stuff that we are teaching, please hit the like, hit the bell, and hit the sub, right? Again, if you have any questions, please put them in this chat and we'll keep rolling. Let's go to Binance. Binance to the dollar, man. Right, Binance not looking so hot. Why is it not looking so hot? We did go up very close to that 20, rejecting, still gained 3.74%, but right now we're losing 0.36%. It's struggling. It's sitting at $300, which is fine, but it's struggling. There's something bearish, neutral at 42.98. Let's go to that 4 hour chart. Went from a high point to a low point, high point to a low point, and a low point to a high point. Some hidden bearish divergence, right? Hidden bearish. Or friendly hidden bearish divergence that we don't want to see. It's like your pesky neighbor, right? There's something like that. Low to high, negative, less negative, low to high, neutral at 53.89. Going down, we might be aiming for that 20 moving average. That 20 would get us to go to $291.65. That would be it. Dude, neutral at 53. If we break there, we're looking for a bigger drop. If we bounce, we should be looking for a retest of $336, right? Again, just waiting on Binance. Brad, what is up, bro? XRP, sure. Sol. Theta. All right. 1 hour. Bearish divergence, moving down. Hidden bullish, pumping us higher. Here we don't have that bearishness. Look, low to high, low to high, low to high. Or positive, more positive, right? Nothing bearish, moving down with the market, but we are creating this hidden bullish again. Now, will this hidden bullish get us to hold? But here we're seeing something similar also, right? We did go up, hit that 20 and reject it. So. There we go. Hidden bullish, potential action to the upside, neutral at 47.47. Let's roll and check out. Well, let's go to Litecoin. Jeez, man. I'm starting to feel tired. Wow, 43 people watching. Thank you for being here, man. You guys are amazing. You make this stream awesome. Let's get on that daily, man. For the awesome people that are here. We are pumping. We hit that 20. We're rejecting. We're hitting that 20 again. Still in the green. 0.36 cents. Sitting at $145. Sorry, 63%. $145.08. Let's get on. We're neutral at 44.74. Let's go to the 4 hour. We're looking for that hidden divergence. We climb a little bit more. We're still coming in lower here, right? Still coming from a high point to a low point. Bearish divergence hidden, potential for action to the downside. We're starting to move down. Target will be the 20 moving average at $135.65. If we find support there and bounce, could be looking for a retest of 163. We are, dude, bought at 63.47. That's it. Let's go to the 4 hour, man. So the 1 hour, sorry. Coming higher, and here we're also going higher, so nothing bearish. Now, what I'm looking at is this divergence here. That is some hidden bullish. Hidden bullish divergence for action to the upside. We're neutral at 54.06. Let's go to RSR. Sorry, guys. I have to eat this candy now. Because there we go. Let's get on that daily. Bullish divergence, pumping, hitting the 20, rejecting, trying to go back up. It's okay. Neutral 42.47, sitting at 2.5 cents. Not too bad. Let's go to that 4 hour. Ignoring that bearish divergence, we're climbing higher. And we're going higher here as well. So nothing bearish, still running as this bullish. Very nice. Pulling back more than Bitcoin right now, trying to recover a little bit better also. Let's go to that 1 hour chart. Relax music, nature sounds. What's up, bro?
What's up?
Savage Trader, yo, thanks, man. Thanks for hitting the like, man. Much appreciated. Hit like on your Xbox also. We're going from a high point to a low point. It's weird. I never had anyone said, yo, I watch you on a Xbox. That is awesome. I am Xbox material. Right. So let's keep rolling, man. Right on. Low to high, high to low, right? There is bearish divergence, strong action downside, breaking that 20, hidden bullish coming into play. Again, the whole market seems to be doing the exact same move right now because everyone's going bullish, right? Everyone feels bullish now. All of a sudden, everyone's like a bullish expert. hitting bullish, getting that rally, getting above that 20. Could still be looking for more action to the upside. We'll see where it goes from here. That is it for RSR, man. Yo, glad you're back. I'll be in a minute. Yeah, I've been here, man. I've been here for a while. Thanks for being here. Let's keep rolling, dude. ADA. Well, it'll be the value of Ethereum at the end of the year. That's an interesting question. I'm trying to find my crystal ball. I can tell you what the price is going to be. Oh, magic crystal ball. What will the price of Ethereum be at the end of the year? Let's try again later. Dude, no predictions. But I tell you what, tell me what the effects of that this pandemic had on the economy are going to be, and when we're going to measure them, and why the stock market hasn't gone down, and I'll tell you what the price of Ethereum is going to be. Right? There's still unknowns out there that we don't know how this is going to affect the market, right? Like, if someone tells you a prediction, it is a prediction. Do you want real data, or you want to have funny make-up numbers? Because, I don't do those. Tell you where the market's going to go short term, right? And then we might try to infer where the market would go long term. We know that the long term we're still looking for action to the upside. We know Bitcoin could be still targeting the 100,000s by the end of the year. Are we going to get another drop? Are we going to still see effects of recovery of the economy and still see the crypto market go down on that? We don't know those things yet. So there's still unknowns out there. You don't know how to use the bottoms and menus. Ooh, interesting. Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah, the channel got banned for like about a month and a half. Yeah, I'm back daily. Join us on Discord, though. You're welcome, NG Banger.
What's up?
Let's go look at Cardano. All right. Cardano. We're starting to get some action to the upside. It's slight. Hitting that 20 rejection, just like we've seen across the market. Going for the $1.40 mark. We hit it. We went slightly higher. We actually hit that 382, which we knew we could, right? Because the movement was, we've been calling for, was 140. We're at $1.40, and then a drop going to $1.16, right? So we're still trying to go higher, but we're following the rest of the market. We're struggling with that 20 moving average on the daily, man. I got to check your charts again, Andrew. I'll have to go on the Discord because, I know you're sending me the Wyckoff stuff, so I need to check it out again. Did you post the latest ones? Yeah, you posted one today. All right. I need to check him again to see where we're at, man. Because right now you sent me something that is too zoomed in. Right? And I'm trying to figure out which lines here, right? Because now you're looking at percentage points, right? 8.5 to 12%. So again, this percentage in here, you're looking at price. So I'm trying to figure out where those lines or those prices are. Right? Yeah, I think someone said SHIB. It's the next coin, actually. I have not updated this list since I started the stream. Beta, SHIB, Jeju, XRP, Solana, and Theta. There we go. That's the queue. The queue's gonna be updated there in the corner. So let's keep rolling. Yo, what's up, Elon?
What's up?
Going up. Hitting 140, rejecting that 20, still trying to go higher. There's nothing bearish, high to low, high to low, and high to low. Neutral at 47.03. Still have a lot of room to run. feels like we're consolidating enough here on Cardano. We should be looking for some kind of break. Bollinger Band still a little bit expanded, so not too bad. Let's go to that 4-hour chart. Right, we broke this neckline, broke back down. That's fine. Low to high, low to high. We didn't have anything here that was bearish. Now, dude, look at this. Now we're starting to create some strong bearish divergence here on the 4-hour. Great. At least we have something to anchor. It's not great. I mean, it's great that we have something. We didn't have anything. We're just moving with the market. Now it's starting to create its own thing, right? It's saying, yo, I'm declaring bearish divergence here for action downside. Starting to move down. Might go for that 20 moving average. That would be at $1.32. If we hit there, we could be looking for a bounce. That bounce could get us to, again, here, $1.43. If we drop that 20, though, again, we're looking at $1.16, right? Neutral at 56.44 here on the RSI. That means we could go either way. We could still go higher and get into that bought and overbought zone, which is hopefully going to be the case. But, you know, there's a lot of bearish divergence in the market. Bearish divergence on the 4 hours, bearish divergence on the 1 hours. Yes, we have hidden bullish on the 1 hours, but the bearish divergence strong is what worries me the most. Now, here we're also flagging getting in that indecision yesterday. We were here at 9 p.m. Went down, went back up, rejected once more, hit that 20, just like Bitcoin popped, right? So very nice. What I'm looking at here is that this is not from here, or it makes no sense the way this looks. So why is this line here? This line should be going like that. So here we're coming up higher still. Let's get this here in the 1 hour chart. And here we're coming from a high point to a low point, just like Bitcoin, right? Nothing here against the RSI, just against the MACD. Strong bearish, moving down. Low to high, negative, more negative. Hidden bullish building here. And that hidden bullish divergence could get us to go higher. Hopefully that's going to be what we're going to be doing here, man. I keep forgetting to use the shortcuts, dude. Neutral 48.53. That is it for ADA, man. We're looking for some stagnation, maybe a hit of that 20 at $1.38 on the 1 hour. If we get above that 20, again, a chance to try to climb back up again. If not, could be looking for that painful drop. So that's it for ADA. Let's go to SHIB. I'm feeling that Tesla will start accepting Bitcoin and everything should go back up. Interesting. I got a feeling that tonight's going to be a good night. That tonight's going to be a good night. That tonight's going to be a good night. I get a feeling. Oh. Dude. Yes, SHIB is going up. Pumped 9% yesterday. Still 1.92% up today. So around 10% in the last 2 days. We have this hidden divergence here. We're moving sideways, man. We're moving sideways. You're moving sideways. Let's anchor this on the daily only. Here we go. It'll be the daily little secret. You don't get those for saying those words, man. You get that for playing out the actual stuff. Yeah, maybe, man. You might be right, Andrew. I will check it on SHIB in a second on the 1 hour, right? So I have this bullishness. Now we're going slightly higher. About the same. Are we going higher? We're getting the same level. All right. We're really not doing anything right now. We're from this high to this high, we're moving sideways. We're coming from negative, positive, more positive, and low to high. So there's nothing bearish. That's the good news. Daily, it's clean up bearishness. 4 hour pumping. Great. Low to high, and low to high. Here on this last bit, it's creating some of that bearish divergence. Strong for potential action to downside. It doesn't have it against a prior point. Has it against a near point, right? It's a prior near point, but not a prior farther away point, which is what I would be liking to see. Anyways, bearish divergence moving down a bit. Still looking like it wants to hold. Nothing bullish. Bought at 66.21. We could still try to go to the overbought again. Not being necessarily bad. Low to high, and a low to high. High to low, high to low, and high to low. So nothing here bearish. We're starting to create this hidden bullish. And this hidden bullish could try to get us to go higher. this. That's what I'm looking at. Hidden bullish divergence, everywhere. And there's also strong bearish divergence everywhere. Edward, what's up? Thank you very much for being here.
What's up?
Right, so we're going up. We're hitting that 20. Right, so it's do or die for SHIB, right? Getting above that 20 could be good. I mean, could SHIB foretell the market? That'll be pretty wild, right? If SHIB foretells the price of the market. What do I mean SHIB foretells the price of the market? Well, if SHIB manages to get above this zone, and then Bitcoin also gets above its 20, and everyone else gets above the 20, then, you know, SHIB will be like leading the market, because SHIB's the one that's hitting the 20 right now. Everyone else was a little bit farther away from that 20. I don't think SHIB's the, drive the market, but, it will be interesting to see SHIB get above that 20, then everyone else do the same. Now, if SHIB hits that 20 and rejects, and everyone else does the same, that'll be freaking interesting. That'll be wild. Let's go back to Bitcoin real quick, see where it's at. Oh, it's hitting the 20 also. It's hitting and rejecting. All right, so back to the SHIB Inu coin. So that's going to be for SHIB. There is some action to the upside on the hidden divergence. We're hitting the 20. That'll be our target. Slightly rejecting. Let's see what's going to happen here. Bollinger Bands. Bollinger Bands starting to tighten. We know when Bollinger Bands tighten, we get wild moves. If we're going to move to the downside or the upside, it just doesn't tell us where. We have the bullish divergence hidden. It would indicate action to the upside. Until we get that explosive move coming in, we're going to know for sure. Once SHIB swap will be out, it will, it definitely could. When it's out, we might see it become a usable token or token with more use, and definitely look for higher prices. Let's go to Hehu, or Jeju, or Juju. Juju Wet Dog. I'm looking for Jeju on the side. I have my alphabetical order. I just can't find it. Here we go. Jeju. What is the Jeju doing? It's dropping. It's losing to 786. That's not good. I mean, it's not necessarily super bad. It's just not good. The only good thing I can see of this is that where it's at right now, it's creating a double bottom against this previous low here. All right, so here we can say we're moving sideways. And we could be starting to create a double bottom. Again, like this. Again, starting, right? We don't get until we get confirmation line break, and that would be up here at that 618. Andrews might take some strength, bro. I would say be careful. All right. If you don't see this starting to play, we have this hidden bullish. We should be looking for some action to the upside. Hopefully that's going to be the case, man. QNT, sure. What's up? I am African. Thank you very much for being here. Sure, I'll put it on the list. I'll put it on the list, man. Right on. We are, our side don't matter because it's just 100% all the time. Low, lower low. Right, negative, more negative. So negative, less negative here. Low to high, right? So here, the only divergence that we're gonna have is from here to here. And with this, I will be looking for some potential action to the upside. Maybe that 786 or that 20 moving average, right? Yo, Fabio. Thank you very much for being here, man.
What's up?
Good night to Brazil. Thanks for the sub there, man. Good morning from India. Good morning to India.
What's up?
I don't have anything that says anything else, but we'll go with that. Right, let's keep rolling. This is for Jeju here on the 4. Let's go to Jeju on the 1 hour chart. To connect. Jeju. We're looking for some bearishness, right? Breaking this line. We have not broken it. Here we had this bearish divergence. Was this last night we were looking at this? Yeah, 28th. So yesterday we had this bearish divergence fractioning downside. This is from the 4 hour, I'm guessing, that I might have forgotten to anchor there. Right, so we're looking for this bearish divergence. And on that, we broke farther down. Now, low, lower low, negative, less negative, bullish divergence, strong potential for action to the upside. Start to get it. Primary target will be this 20, and then you'll be the 786 here on the 1 hour chart. This is what Jeju has. I mean, I cannot read the numbers because it doesn't show numbers, but it's starting to rally a little bit. Wonder if it's going to tell me a percentage. It's rallying 13% on this 1 hour, which is pretty sweet. Jason, what's up, bro? It's always sweet. I'm always here, man. Thank you very much for being here, though. Will Bitcoin dump for the last time in the coming weekend? That's a fairly good question. We don't know right now. It looks as though it's trying to rally more. We'll see if the bearish divergence that it has right now breaks it down, or if the hidden bullish divergence that it had moves it up. If the hidden divergence moves it up, I would say the bearish indicators are struggling to play. We're back in a bull market, and we can still be looking for more action to the upside. If the bearish indicator plays in, we can still drop. Might go to that 34K maybe, and we'll see once we get there. It needs to rally to 100%. Andrew, wow, that's a pretty big rally, bro. Good luck with that one. It's not impossible. It's just going to take strength. Let's go to XRP. XRP, what is happening with the XRP? We are going up. We hit resistance at 72.57 cents. That is very nice considering that we were down here last time we looked at it, around the 60s, 50s. So going up, rejecting that. So now we're between that 72.57 area and that 65.63 cent mark at 70.15, middle of nowhere. We are neutral at 43.68. Let's go to the 4 hour, see if we have something here. On the 4 hour chart, low to high, high to low, strong bearish divergence, potential fraction downside, and potentially part of the reason that we're starting to see rejection happening at a resistance, because we're getting to a resistance zone with strong bearish divergence, and we know usually that's what happens. We reject, right? We hit reject. Can we get another go at it? Yeah, we could get another crack at 72, particularly if Bitcoin and everyone else rallies. Could permeate the market and even have that bullishness feel on XRP and pump more. We are bought at 61.43. Does anyone have any news regarding the lawsuit? I haven't been looking at it for a while, so. Yeah, sure, man. FLWPF. Sounds weird. Sounds like a weird name for stock. Low to high, and low to high. Right. Now, high to low, high to low, and high to low. There's nothing bearish here. So we got to a resistance on the 1 hour, consolidated sideways, hitting that 20, breaking it, hitting and rejecting, and right now it's just starting to look like the rest of the market. There's some hidden bullish. There's nothing bearish, but the hidden bullish, that hidden bullish is fairly good. I mean, it could get us to, try to go back up again and hold this level. Not at least sideways motion, right? What we should be expecting to get of this hidden bullish. That's it. Neutral at 55.03 on the RSI. That just means it could go either way. Let's go check out Solana. Solana. Sold to the dollar. Yo. Matic Sherman. Let's put it on the list. So Theta, let's update the list. QNT, FL, WPF. Sounds like weird, man. Matic. Sounds dirty, man. That stock name sounds dirty. FLWPF. For some reason, it just sounds like fuck. Flop. Whatever, man. Matic, sure. Let's put in that list. All right, let's go to Sol. Let's get that Sol on the daily, man. What do we had? Hidden bullish, pumping at that, hitting the 20. Rejection, just like the rest of the market. High to low, high to low, and high to low. Nothing bearish. Neutral at 48.89. Not a lot happening here as far as patterns. I mean, geez. We had bearish divergence, move down on that. Low to high, negative, less negative, low to high. Nothing bullish. Continuation to the upside. Now we're coming from a high point to a higher point and coming from high to low, creating some strong bearish divergence against the MACD. We're going to drop 56.26 with that action to the downside. Looking for a hit of that 20 moving average. Let's go to the 1 hour chart. On the 1 hour chart, we're also creating this strong bearish divergence and very likely creating some hidden bullish like we have across the market. Again, a lot of coins starting to look similar. This one's a little bit more, it's not a little bit more, it's a little bit farther away from its 20 moving average, right? Let's go here. 1 second, guys. I know there's chat happening. I see my name come up, but let me finish this one. There we go. Right on. So we have hidden bullish. We're trying to get some kind of stagnation on it. We could try to get a pump back to that 20. A lot of projects having the same hidden bullish. A lot of projects had that bearish divergence. The market is looking like a photocopy of one another. I just heard crypto babble on Dex tools, sure. Store J, sure. Right on. So let's keep rolling, man. Theta out next. Let me update the list here real quick just before I keep on moving. Babel. And Storage J. Right. Sorry, guys. There we go. So, Theta at $7.14, man. What is happening with the Theta? Theta getting action to the upside, hitting that resistance at the 50% retrace. Still not out of that 20 yet. Low to high, negative, less negative, low to high. Nothing bullish. Neutral at 44.37. Not really doing a lot here on the daily. Let's go to that 4 hour chart. Low to high, negative, less negative, low to high. High to low, and low to high. Some hidden bearish here. Putting some pressure on the price near that 20, so causing some pressure. And he has to go down a bit. Not a lot, but a bit, right? Neutral at 54.68. If we go down, we still hit that 20. Try to find support and bounce. Could be trying to get above that 50% retrace. Nothing bullish here, though, right now. Just that hidden bearish, putting that pressure, making us move sideways. Let's go to the 1 hour. Did I just put dip in? No, bro. Put Ricola, small candy. That. It's just my throat has been weird the last couple days. I'm not sure if it's allergies, but there's like something towards the back of my throat that's just been bothering me for the last couple of streams, and it just comes at night. So I'm sure there's something in the air that it's causing me to have this sort of allergies. It's all good, man. How's the market looking? It's looking good, man. Has some hidden bullish divergence, at least some hope. Theta going up, hit that 20, rejecting. Right? I'm not calling for this bearishness here. Low to high, low to high, low to high. Here, short term, we could say there was some bearishness. That's about it, though. All right, moving down. Hitting bullish, trying to get us to go up. Primary target at 20, it's already hit. Let's see if we can hit that, 50% retrace again. Let's go to QNT. Have we not looked at QNT before? I thought we looked at this project before. Interesting. Thanks, man. Much appreciated. On the daily, there was some strong bearish divergence. For some reason, this project doesn't look like anything else in the market right now. Everyone else in the market went down. This has been going up. It's interesting to see Quant go up. However, look at Anchor. No one's requested Anchor. Low to high, negative, less negative, low to high. There's nothing bullish. Neutral F at 6.92. Still pointing down. Means we can still be looking for extra downside. We should be targeting that 20 moving average around $20.14. Right now at $74.55. Let's go to the 4-hour chart. Mind the fundamentals or just technicals on the trade? Depends on what I'm trading. If it's stocks, yes, fundamentals and technicals. If it is metals or commodities, yes, fundamentals and technicals. If it is crypto, just technicals. There's really not a lot of fundamentals that apply here. This is basically a technicals game. You don't have company press releases. You just have hype around potential news about stuff that might happen. So, there's really not a lot of fundamentals. We do tend to look at fundamentals sometimes, like, Elon tweeting could have been interpreted as a fundamental. COVID, the effects that it had in the market when it dropped could be interpreted as a fundamental. High to low, high to low, high to low, low to high, negative, less negative, low. Nothing here. Neutral at 44.77. Still below at 20. Let's go to the 1 hour. So nothing bearish. Do we have something on the bullishness? We can slightly lower. Low, slightly lower, right? Going from negative to positive and low to high. So strong bullish divergence. Potential for action to the upside. Right now we're neutral, still pointing down. Primary target would have been the 20. Failed to stay above it. So right now we could be looking for a rejection of that 20. Maybe expanding the Bollinger Bands on the downside. We do have some tightness. It don't tell us what we're going to expand. I mean, the strong bullish that we had here, I would have expected for it to break us to the upside more. But failing at that 20 is not really screwing bullishness. We could be looking for some kind of pullback happening here on QNT. If Bitcoin goes up insane, QNT might catch some of that flu, right? That Bitcoin flu where it pumps. Oh, dude, I know. We've talked about that. That we were due for a pullback. That we really never released the pressure on the market. We never had those, things where we came down a couple percent points, some good percent points. We never got good pullback. Something that I complained a lot, and I even say that the market was boring because it was going up all the time without any pullback. So we were waiting for a major pullback to happen. Something that we discussed plenty of times here on the stream. I mean, Elon was just a catalyst for that event to happen. We're already due for a movement down. Elon tweeting about it just made it more real. And it wasn't even Elon's tweet. Elon's tweet had nothing to do with it. Every moron that sold on that tweet crashed the market. He didn't crash it. He just said something. Just like when he talked about Tesla buying some, Tesla didn't pump the market. People buying on expectations of speculation, Tesla holding Bitcoin, made the market pump more than it should have also. All right, so let's check this one out. Flower Corp. Right. So the first thing I'm noticing is that we have this hidden divergence. This would suggest that we could be looking for some stagnation, which we're getting sideways here. Maybe action to the upside. We still have not gotten. Let's see if we have anything here on the weekly. On the weekly, we're just gonna be going down forever and ever and ever, right? On the weekly here, we also have this move low, lower, negative, less negative. When is the earnings coming out? Ooh, a couple months, August. Had earnings reported here. Let's see. They were positive on their earnings. It's weird to see them. It's weird to see them come back down when they came out better than expected. Bitcoin already going down. It's all good. We can check it out in a second, man. Sold at 36.98. So there's bullishness on the weekly. There's bullishness on the daily. Let's get up 4 hour, man. Low to high, negative, less negative. Only here to look at hitting that 20, rejecting slightly. Let's go to the 1 hour, man. The 1 hour don't look as pretty. There's nothing bearish here in the 1 hour. I would say there's nothing bullish either. So we just had to play off the daily and the weekly. And they will suggest that we're looking at something bullish happening. That's all I have for Flower Corp. Someone said the Bitcoin dropping. I'm gonna go check. If it's not really dropping, I'm gonna be pissed. Because like fuck, everyone comes here like Bitcoin's dropping, man. It's just like less than 1%. All right, let's check the daily. It's in the red, 1.03%. The 4 hour going down for a little bit. Oh my god, it's really crashing, 1.13%. I guess if you're over leveraged, then yes, it's some scary, but right on, not too bad. Remember we talked about what could happen here? We need to hit that 20, try to get above it. If we fell to that 20, we're gonna move down. That's fine. Remember, we have this hidden bullish, and I said this hidden bullish, even I didn't even drew this line here. I said we could drop, then back test, and if we fell to get above again, we could be looking for a drop. So we're still having this hidden bullish, and it's still putting pressure on that price to try to make it go stagnate or higher. So what could we get here, right? Again, we could go here. Ah, it didn't work. That didn't work. We could be looking for something like this, right? Again, on a retest. Here, if we don't break, we could be looking for that actually upside, right? Right, let's keep rolling. We have Matic there pending. Could I overlay the DXY onto Bitcoin? Yeah, in a little bit. I got other requests I gotta move through still. DXY. So yeah, but we can overlay that. Check out the yearly. I cannot check out the yearly. I'm just using the free version. I want to show you guys that with the free version, it's enough for you to trade and not having to spend a dime on TradingView. And I'm able to do everything I need here without, having to pay. Something you don't want to do is, oh, look at that quick drop. We don't want to overfill the indicators, right? We don't want to overfill your chart with indicators and things that make it look messy. Ooh, that was a nasty quick drop here. Did it just happen on this exchange? Yeah, it was just on this exchange. How many other exchanges have that crazy drop that, you know, Gemini showed? That was a scary drop. At least we're holding support still. Let's go to Matic, man. That was a quick, weird flash crash. There we go. This is Matic I'm looking for. Some hidden divergence. Bullish divergence, actually the upside going up, hitting that 618, rejecting, that is fine. Not a lot happening here. Neutral at 43.78. Still sitting at $1.15 for Matic. 4-hour chart. Do we have something here? Low, and I think this was slightly higher there. So let's play more music here because it's stopped. So yeah, low to high, negative, less negative, low to high. Nothing bullish, getting a rally, right? High to low, positive, less positive, low to high. Some hidden bearish divergence against the RSI. Neutral 53.60. You think the next time Bitcoin, the XY tops become a bottom? Yeah, it could be, man. They do tend to move opposites sometimes. Let's go to the 1-hour Matic. We don't have anything bearish here. Low to high, low to high, low to high. Everything's good, but we have some hidden bullish. That could imply that we're looking for some stagnation. We already had part of that stagnation play out, right? I'll show you where. First had it to here. Then we started consolidating sideways, slightly upsloping, rejecting that 20, but still trying to go on the bull trend. Right now we're failing, right? Because we're getting exhausted of holding this level. So we're failing, still creating hidden bullish, and still looking for some of that potential stagnation to happen again, and maybe try to revert this and go for that 20 again, which would be awesome. Matic, there we go. I'm gonna leave this here as I check on Andrew's request. He said, can you do B-Bull on some tools? Dextrolls. Dextrolls, man. Right on, Andrew, brother, man. I cannot find it here, so what I'm gonna do is I am gonna look for it somewhere else. Let's see if I can find yeah, bull here. There's no result for Bevel here, man. So, I can't find Bevel on Dex Tools, bro. Let's go to Store J. Store J, let's get down on the daily here. Low, lower, negative, less negative, right on. Neutral at 46.68. So let's go to the 4-hour chart, man. There's some bullish divergence here, right? Strong action to upside, getting above that 20, high to low, high to low, high to low, low to high. Some hidden bearish starting to develop here, man, right? So we could be looking for some that hidden divergence that we're finding. It's getting that pressure on the price. So we went down hitting that 20. We could be finding support here. Try to bounce. If we don't, we could be still looking for more action to downside. So let's see if that 20 moving average holds for Store J. Let's go here to the we're going to continue to drop. I'll go check in a second, man. We do know we do have supports, right? And we already talked about that being a possibility. Let's get this here on the 4-hour chart. Let's go here on the daily. And we don't have anything bearish here. Nice. I was thinking we are going to have something bearish. We don't. Low to high, negative plus negative, low to high. Neutral at what is this? We're neutral. No, we're bought at 60.03, so we are almost hitting the neutral zone. Still pointing down. Let's go to the 1-hour chart and see what's happening there, man. On the 1-hour chart. Low to high. Let's see what we have here. Going from a high point to a low point. A high point to a low point, right? Spectre Flexo, what's up? Thank you very much for being here, man. Let's get this from here to here. Here we go. Trying to create some hidden bullish divergence here, and that could get us to stagnate a bit on the price before we continue dropping, if we are to continue dropping, right? Hopefully we're going to get that stagnation happening. We're neutral at 45.57. And we're going to see what's going to happen here with Store J, right? So again, looking for that hidden divergence, waiting to see what's going to happen. So let's go check out the DXY real quick. And then we'll try to overpose that on top of the Bitcoin chart. 92.06, going up a bit. Still have resistance at 92.16, and a low to high, low to high, and a low to high, high to low, high to low, and high to low. Bought at 66.61. That is it, man. Right. So we still holding on to the support here on this line, bouncing more. And we are going higher, hitting that 92.16. It's all good. And let's see where this is going to take us, man. I mean, we're just rounding off here. We're rejected already yesterday. It looks as though we were trying to go up again today. And we're going to check out what else is happening here, man. Let me do Bitcoin, overpose this. Bitcoin on the daily. I'm going to go to cleaner chart so I can get this one here, man. Let's get the... Where is this? Compare at DXY. DXY, here we go. Let's get that to show there, and it'll just be this line up here. I'm not sure how you want me to look at this line, man. It looks flat. It looks flat compared to the market. So here it is, the DXY overimposed in the chart, right? It's this line that's up here that ends here. So that being said, I'm gonna get rid of it because it's really not helping. So it was a compliment. I love my local takeaway. It's all good. What's happening here in the chat? Lost 10K, dude. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Yeah, you should set up stop losses. Set up stop loss, yeah. You're kidding? It's all good, man. Thanks. Yeah, take it easy, man. Why am I looking at alts if they all depend on Bitcoin? Well, it could be that alts are showing something different. And if Bitcoin is showing, let's say, bearish divergence, but a lot of the other alts are showing some bullish divergence, It could be that Bitcoin drops and then the alts move up, or maybe Bitcoin stagnates because the alts might bring cash in and move up. You got to remember, Bitcoin's not, even though Bitcoin's dominant and usually what Bitcoin does moves the market. If you look at how much Bitcoin holds right now, Bitcoin is 46% of the market. Bitcoin market cap, it's $660 billion, while the total market cap of the alts are at 753. So if you're looking at that, alts might pump and Bitcoin might drop. Alts might move money up and Bitcoin might stagnate a little bit, right? And alts might rally. So, we do, look at this. And, check out what's happening there. So we do look at alts. Some alts might try to do something different. Bitcoin pumped, alts pumped a little bit different. Bitcoin yesterday rallied about 4%. Ethereum at some point in time was rallying a little bit more than Bitcoin. It finished rallying 3%, right? It could be that they could be trying to decouple. That's why we tend to look at them also. And, people want to look at their coins and see what they might do. So Bitcoin going down right now. Let's go to the 1 hour. I'm just giving you a hard time. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. You were watching the AMP community questions being answered by Taylor Spalding, co-founder of Flexa Amp. Rare Right Future. Interesting, man. That is nice. I feel like alt pumps are mostly huge manipulations. It's hard to predict based on trends. Yes, depends on what alts you're looking at. Bigger alts like Ethereum, ADA are going to be harder to manipulate, right? I mean, you still have whales coming and manipulate those markets, just like they can manipulate Bitcoin. But yes, smaller cap alts could be easily manipulated. But also that's where you could make some money, right? It's a high risk, high reward game there. Andrew's played there on that play field. Not sure how he's liking that, but he's played, what was it? Something before Jeju. I think it was Shev. He did good on that. He played Jeju. I think he's down on that one. But Andrew has been playing those small caps, and some of them have rewarded him plenty, right? It's a high risk, high reward. But, alts pumps are mostly huge manipulations, so hard to predict base. Yeah. Some alts might not play as well, but the bigger alts that have more backing and more people into them are a little bit harder to manipulate. Right on, man. Let's roll through this. Last question. Have you heard of Phantom? Yes. I heard of Phantom. You bought at 2 cents in January. At the all-time high, May was 96 cents. Nice. What's it at right now? We've looked at it before, man. I'm just gonna check it out real quick. Oof. Nasty drop, right? Last thing we're looking at here was this bearish divergence. Right, for action to downside. We still pump a little bit more, we have not looked at Phantom since we called this bearish divergence. Then after that, you pump more. So you created more bearish divergence, even here against the MACD, right? Also here against the RSI. And it just really started to tank with the rest of the crypto market, right? It lost quite a bit of value. Now it's hitting lower areas, right? Again, I'm just going to be looking at what it's doing now. Low, lower, low, negative, more negative, low, lower, low, lower, negative, less negative. There's some strong bullish divergence here for action to the upside. It already pumped and hit the 20, so I'm not sure this one's going to pump again. It could try to get above that 20, but it's going to be interesting to see what's going to happen there, right? Dot, sure. Dot there on the list, man. I think Dot's going to be the last coin we're going to look at. Neutral at 41.85. Pump the likes, man. I'm not even sure how many people are watching, but 59 people. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Hit the like, hit the bell, hit the sub. I want to do what's up. I want you to do that there. That's going to go up right now. That says hit the like, hit the bell, hit the sub. No. Yeah, you're welcome, dude. So I just put Dot here on the list. I'm not going to update it down the little scroll thing that goes on the corner. I just wrote it in my notebook. Oh no, I'm gonna have to update it because I have to put no more coins after that. Storage A. Dot. And then no more coins. Gotcha. You have music while you do this. +1. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Yes, I have music while I do this. It fills the silence. Because words like violence break the silence. Putting 20 small extra trades everywhere. Yeah. There is some bearish divergence, right? Right now, the move could be down 34K or up to 37K. We're looking at Bitcoin like a hawk and trying to figure out what's going to go. Let's go to the 4 hour here. Low, lower, low, negative, less negative. Neutral at 49.23. We did have this bullish divergence. We are taking that rally, creating some hidden bearish, right? This hidden bearish is going to start putting pressure on the price. And it's making it go down to that 20. So. Did I anchor? I did. It broke trend. I want to go check out in a second, man, first. Right, so this is what we're looking at right now. Going down, very close to that 20. Someone subbed. Thank you very much for subbing. DL28 just subbed to channel. Awesome, dude.
What's up?
You weren't subscribed? I thought you were subscribed. I love what a high. Neutral at 49.88. That's it for Store J. Sorry, Phantom. Let's go to the daily and then let's do dot. Sorry. All right. Then the 1 hour, man, and this is from here to here, and this is from here to here as well. So there is some strong bearish divergence, right? That's getting us to get this move down. We're broken to 20. The only thing we have right now is hidden bullish, and it doesn't look like it's going to hold right now because we're moving down quite violently now. That move and the hidden divergence, if it is to hold and play, we should be looking for a hit back at that 20. So if this hidden comes in, I mean, if we hold, move sideways, we could try to retest that 20. That would be the move here, and that is if this holds. If it doesn't, right, because hidden divergence is finicky, it can drop here. We no longer have it. We're gonna get wrecked, right? But right now, again, if it holds the zone, we could be looking for that move up to retest that 20. That could be the potential move here on Phantom. You're getting it 2 cents. It's a 22 cents, man. You're 100% up, dude. You should be doing really, really good on this trade still. If you didn't get out of the all-time high, bro, you had plenty of times to get out. Right now, I mean, I'm not sure what your plan is or your strategy is, but I mean, you're still up quite a bit. Entirely up to you what you do with it, right? You're 11 times up on your money. Adrian says, Dot's really disappointing me. Yeah, wouldn't be surprised. There we go. I think I'm back. Yeah, I'm back. Great. Let's keep rolling. Whew, that was weird. Store J. That we finished that. Phantom, we finished that. All right, it's still dropping, right? Remember what I said? It could still drop. We're still at that area where we're very close to this zone, man, right? We could undo this hidden divergence very easily. I know. I'm back. Thank you, guys. All right. Let's go back to Bitcoin real quick before we do DOT. I just want to see where Bitcoin's dropping to 52, 35, 200. We're still within the zone, right? We're still in the range. So it's still good, even here, right? Like I said, we can still come here. That's when I drew this. I was hoping for some backtest to happen. We're probably not getting it. I was looking for maybe a drop to still try to hold support here. And I said if we lose this zone, next target would be 34,000. But then that means we still have to hit the 20 here on the on the 4-hour chart, right? And that's not going to be extremely good. Again, strong bearish divergence on the 4-hour, strong bearish divergence on the 1 hour. Like I was telling you guys, the technicals are saying that we're going to go down. I wish it goes up, because if it goes up, what it would tell us is that the hidden bullish divergence is playing, and that would say the bullish indicators are taking control again, and the market's going back on the bull trend. Right now, if we don't get this hidden divergence to play out, what it would tell us is that we could still be looking for a drop to happen, right? It's part of your whole portfolio. Interesting. We started cashing out at the all-time high, so you'll wait till the next run. Right, it's all good. We can go down. It's not out of the area of possibilities. We talked about that. That's what we said. If we hold here, we could be trying to bounce. We didn't hold, so if we break, we could retest and drop to the zone. I was not expecting to drop to that zone to go that fast. And again, here we know we got bad data, because if we go on these other ones, that drop, it just goes to 3,500. And here we go to 34,900. So drop quite a bit more here on a flash crash. So let's do DOT, and then we'll finish back with Bitcoin. DOT. That's $1, man. At $16.10. Let's get on the daily, man. Super oversold on the hourly. That's also an indicator for action to downside, right? If you get overbought, right? If you get overbought, you're looking for action downside. If you get oversold, you're looking for action to the upside. So just where you at, Adrian? Are you above? So like, let's say your stochastic should be looking like this almost. A little bit different, but sort of like this. So what you have is your neutral zone here, and then from 60 to 70, right? You have your bought area, and then above 70 you're overbought. And here you go from 40 to 30, you're in your sold area, and then below 30 you're oversold. If you're oversold, you tend to look for action to the upside. If you are overbought, you tend to look for action to the downside, because you want to come back to the neutral zone. Usually that's how it rolls. So let's go to the 1 hour real quick, see where we're at. Here we're neutral on this one. Stochastic might be a little bit different. I'm not sure. I haven't looked at stochastic. You think Bitcoin 6 digits this year? Personally, I don't. Inspector, it depends, man. It's weird. We've broken some stuff that would suggest we were looking for pain, action downside. Mainly stuff on the weekly. Inverse head and shoulders on the weekly. Not inverse. Regular head and shoulders on the weekly that targets Bitcoin at 9,000 and change. And then we also have a break of our Volk Advance that we had. And that usually targets around 85% drop from the all-time high. And that would also put the price of Bitcoin at around 9,500. Those would be moves to the downside. Stock to flow model still suggests we're on track to hit 6-digit numbers at the end of the year. So if stock to flow model is to come true, then yes, we could still be looking for more action to the upside still towards the end of the year. And yes, close on the 6-figure ranges. Stock to flow model predicts Bitcoin to be around 130,000 or somewhere around there by the end of the year. So yeah, 6 digits, you know, it's anyone's game, anyone's guess right now. We're in an area of indecision. We have not broken that zone. I'll explain that in a second when I go back to Bitcoin. Zone of indecision, right? It is a large zone, but we have not broken it. Right, so on the daily, we had the bullish divergence action to the upside. It started to go up, high to low, high to low, high to low. Nothing bearish. Neutral at, sorry, sold at 39.59. Not a lot here on DOT. 4-hour chart. Good. High to low, low to high. There was some strong bullish divergence for action to the upside. Great. It looks as though it already played. It also seems that we're creating some hidden divergence, bearish divergence here. We'll check it in a second. Right, that's what I'm looking at here. Bullish divergence for the action to the upside, right? What is this here? 302. 290, right? So low to high, high to low. That's what I'm looking at here. Some hidden bearish divergence. Not hidden, strong bearish divergence, sorry, for potential action to the downside, right? I'm zooming in here so you can see this a little bit better. This is definitely coming in slightly lower. So moving down, we could be aiming for that 20 moving average. Right now it's sitting at 15.43, but remember that 20 moving average is going to keep on climbing slightly as the 4-hour candles burn. Neutral at 55.05. We could go either way. Pointing down though, so it would suggest right now that the move is still to go down 1 hour chart. Slanted bearish divergence. Slanted strong bearish divergence. Now, why am I calling it slanted? Because it is within the same island, and it is as we're going up slanted. No, we're still coming down here. It's just bearish divergence strong. Right? It's saying slanted. It's just a fancy term for it. Don't do anything. It's still bearish divergence strong. We're still looking for action to downside. We did move down, hit that 20. Right now, hit that 20 on the hidden bullish. That would be the target. Right now, we're rejecting it on this 1 hour candle. That just means we're not strong enough to stay above that zone. Let's see where this 1 hour candle closes. Neutral at 47.44. Super reversal there right here. So we're at that. That's dot. Let's go with that. And let's go back to the corner real quick and show you the things we were talking about on the weekly. Right, on the weekly, right? Head and shoulders, moving down. We are at this zone on the weekly where we're still positive. And it looks as though we want to stay above that neckline. I have two necklines, one with the candle bodies and then one with the candle wicks. Both of them held last week. So we should be looking, if we hold support here, we could be looking for a reversal and maybe ignore this shoulder. That's the move here. On this other weekly, I'm going to have to hide some things here real quick. Mainly the Bollinger Bands, getting a log scale. And this is the one where we have our parabolic advances. Now, every time Bitcoin has broken this ones from here to here, right, we're looking at an 83% drop. Let's get this on auto. From here again to here, right, we're looking at 87% drop. This was on the top of 2014. So yeah, 2014, all the way down to January 2015, right? So that drop, right, 87% here, 83%, 84%. So it would seem right now as though we're breaking out of this parabolic bands, and that drop from the high to where we're at, right? 81% gets us to 12,000, 85% gets us to 9,500, gets us to the white line. That head and shoulders looks terrifying. Yeah, I know, but everyone's looking at it, so it might not play out, right? It's one of those things that everyone knows is there. Like, these things are weird, like, because there's two ways to look at it. A lot of people say, well, everyone is seeing it, so it's not going to play out. And a lot of people say, because everyone is seeing it, it is a self-fulfilling prophecy that it will play out, because everyone's going to expect that move to go down. Therefore, everyone is becoming bearish, and everyone's going to start selling their position to preserve wealth, because the market's going to go down. So if everyone sells, they crash the market, then they make that pattern become complete. So, you know, there's two ways to look at it. I'm on neither boat. I'm like, gosh, it could become one of those self-fulfilling prophecies. I'm hoping it's not going to be the case. Let's go back here to Bitcoin. Let's go to the 1 hour chart real quick again. July 2017. Car stand, what's up? Again, Bitcoin, trying to hold. Let's go to the half hour real quick. Let's get an idea as to how this is behaving on the half hour chart. I am curious. I'm not going to have all those other lines, whether or not we're holding supports, resistances. I just don't show them on all the time scales, but let's see this, man. We did have some bearish divergence from down here, and it's just going to be against the RSI. From, well, might not actually. 75, 84, 76. We did go higher, so we didn't have anything bearish here on the half hour. That is good. The only thing I'm seeing right now is some hidden bullish also. And it is just trying to hold. Right, from here to here. From here to here. Right, and from here to here. There's really no other pattern forming right now. Like no three fallen peaks, no inverse cupping handles, no head and shoulders right now. We're not really looking at any kind of pattern. So we're just waiting for the market to do something. And again, we're hitting that period. Here we got a small squeeze of the Bollinger Bands. We are expanding them to the downside. That could affect the daily, and we're gonna, the 1 hour. We're gonna see how, because we're starting to get some tightness of the Bollinger Bands here. Not too tight like we had back here before we exploded to the upside. But the move right now is not expanding the Bollinger Bands. If anything, it might help them contract a little bit more. And we really want to get them contracted here on Bitcoin on the 1 hour before we get our move. Look at the volume though that's being traded right now. Look at the volume compared to the last candles. When was the last time we got this much volume here on Bitcoin? Look at this, dude. This is insane. I'm not sure if there's a bad read on this candle or something, but it would seem that we have not gotten this volume since over here, and that would have been on June 22nd, right? That is insane. Let's go on the 4 hour, man. Yeah, on the 4 hours, not that bad. The volume, we gotten that much volume here in the last couple days. All right, so let's go here on the daily, sorry, the 1 hour, and confirm. See, there was something off there on this chart with the volume. Look at the volume, how high it went on this chart. Something must have happened on Gemini, because here we don't have that happening on Bitstamp, and we don't have that happening on Bitfinex. I mean, we do have a little bit higher than normal volume, but at least we're hitting prices that we gotten on June 28th, which was yesterday, right? We're not going way back here to the 22nd. So it's nothing out of the ordinary right now. Hitting that bottom part of the Bollinger Bands, rejecting. Usually we want to trade. Bollinger Bands are 2 standard deviations. That means that 95% of the moves tend to be within the Bollinger Bands. So sometimes we do get outside of the Bollinger Bands like we did here, but what usually happens afterwards is we tend to come back in. At some point in time, we tend to go back to that median, and then we go back to the bottom, right? And then we get to the bottom of the Bollinger Bands, right? Here we're hugging the bottom part till we get to that median. We rejected the median, and then until we break above, then we tend to go to the top, right? And then, you know, hit that bottom, hit that top. Bollinger Bands, not really trade them that much as Bollinger Bands. I'm just here to see how the movements are contained, whether or not we're overextended. If we tend to get overextended outside of the Bollinger Bands like we did here, we know we're going to come back in. Every time we get overextended to the Bollinger Bands, right, we tend to come back in. Overextended, come back in. All right, let's see if we have other ones. See, overextended here at the top, coming back in sideways. Overextended here, coming back in, right? So that's just the reason that I look at the Bollinger Bands, see whether or not we are outside of the regular parameters. And yeah, I just have them there because besides being contention, right, where we tend to trade within them most of the time, it lets us know where we're at. So it's okay. Farid says we're about to dump. That is fine, man. It's okay. Do you have a stop loss in place? That would be my first question. If you think we're gonna drop, do you have your stop loss? Are you selling? Are you gonna buy more? If you have a plan, you probably shouldn't be worried about the drop. Ooh, someone subbed. Ken Shen, Bongala, thank you very much for that sub, bro. Much appreciated. You're shorting everything. That's fine. If that's your strategy, that's good, man. The L28 is correct. You shouldn't say that without giving any reasoning. It is interesting, right? It is interesting to see what's going to happen here on the markets. We are in an area of indecision, and I told you guys I was going to show you that. The zone of indecision, right? If we zoom out, you're going to see here that I have this area of indecision that I just haven't extended. I will right now. But most of the moves for Bitcoin so far have tended to be within the zone. Here we got outside of it real quick. Right back here. Got outside real quick. Here got outside. Here we got outside. Here we also got outside real quick. Slight, right? And oh snap, I moved that. I didn't want to move that. And here we did come down a little bit more twice, but you know, we are still within the zone of indecision. We need to break 42,000 to go back on the bullish trend. We need to get above the 200 daily moving average, right? And that is at 46,000 right now, 43,000. I can't remember where we looked at it, but we'll check it out again. But we also need to break 33,000 or 30,000 to go back down on a bear trend and resume the movement down. So right now we're floating in this limbo that is providing some good areas to trade if you're shorting or long in the market, which is fine. I don't tend to short. I don't tend to long. My position on Bitcoin, it's long. I am long on Bitcoin, meaning my outlook for the market is good. When you're a position trader, it is a different thing. And I was explaining this to someone else the other day. So I'm long in the market, meaning my outlook is it's good. I'm not short in the market, meaning I'm selling my Bitcoin because I believe the price is going to go down right now. So it's just different, right? July is bearish month every year in crypto. Even during a bull run, it dropped 14% in July. Yeah. Is that historic? We can look at it. Bitstamp is the one that has the most data. Let's look at the monthly. Let's go back to inception of this chart. And I'm just going to get it here on log scale so I can read it a little bit easier. Hide the Bollinger Bands because they're going to mess everything out. And let's start looking for July's. Well, look at this, man. July 2012 was green. So, well, I'll keep count, right? Red and green. So we have one green. July 2013 was green. So that's two greens. All right, July 2014 was slightly red. July 2015 was green. So that's 3-1. Your call doesn't seem to be too accurate there, man. July 2, all right, 2-3, all right, starting to come back to even. July 2017 was back to green, so that's 4 greens and 2 reds. July 2018 was green. Look at that, man. It looks like your months might be off. All right, July 2019 was red. 2020, July 2020 is green. Bro, for Rids, it's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 greens on July versus 3 greens on July. 3 reds, sorry. So it's more than double. Right? I think you would have had probably a better luck by saying July or June tends to be red, because when in May walk away, that's because June tends to be red. Upsar says Mexico reiterates that banks can't be storing that stuff. That's fine. I don't really give a shit what the Mexican government says, man. They're a bunch of dummies. They want to play their stupid game and fall behind. That's fine. I hate it, dude, because usually every other country is starting to embrace it, at least in South America, and all of a sudden this retrograde dude that we have here, it's not really being helpful to advance things. Instead of becoming leaders in the industry and generating jobs for the people, you rather play his weird stupid castle games. This is banking for the unbanked, and that's what he's supposed to be doing, right? That's what the president of El Salvador said. Like, this is for the unbanked, right? And it's just weird that this guy is not really doing it. I think even June might be a bad call, dude, for Reds. I think June might be tied at, 4 and 4, and then, this June coming in red. We might be getting one more red June overall. Right. They're lost. I know. Maybe, man.
Walk into the club like, what up?
What? Someone just... Bitcoin Spartan. Thank you very much for the awesome membership, bro.
Audience, say it with me.
Legendary, man. That is awesome.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for that. It's going, man. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Chilling, talking crypto. About to end the stream here in a couple minutes. Looking at Bitcoin in general. Debunking fake comments. The Caesar gender read itself based on months. No, I agree with you, DL28. It's very dependent on circumstances. Inspector Flexa said they found the guy that wrote the Bitcoin white paper. Was a guy from England, getting closer to who actually thought of the actual idea of Bitcoin. Interesting. Yo. Yeah, I'm not sure why the Mexican government doesn't want to take advantage of crypto, man. Like something else I was telling someone the other day, man. They should just, they have big desertic areas where they could just come out with their own thing and give companies a chance to set up on those areas, have solar farms, they can mine Bitcoin and harness green energy and become a leader in the industry and generate jobs for the country. But no, they'd rather be opposing this thing. It's just stupid, man. Anyways, y'all remember there was speculation about Tesla coming out with a green solution to mine Bitcoin after Elon said, oh no, it contaminates. Y'all remember that stuff? Y'all seen what's happening with these solar roofs from Tesla? Like these things? Right, Tesla is coming out with these solar roofs that makes your house. They just looks like shingles, right? And this is all solar panels. That just makes your house look normal without having the ugly old solar panels on the top. This could be the solution that Elon is envisioning for people to be able to mine their own Bitcoin in their house by producing their own solar energy from the roofs and using the Tesla wall as a bank to store that energy that you're producing in your house. And then you can mine your own Bitcoin with that. Boom, right? He's creating a problem and now he's trying to solve it. Yeah, some people already have them in their houses. I think that might be part of the solution that he's gonna give to people, like, yeah, buy on your houses or do that. Yeah. Anyways, it is interesting what's happening with crypto. It is interesting what's happening with crypto right now. Buff Mo! I haven't seen you in a while, man. Thanks for being here. I think I've seen you, but just not that often lately. Look up Energy Web Token. Right. It's like some Spider-Man stuff. I like webs just gonna shoot from my hands. Web fluid. Whatever, man. Yeah, sure. We'll look at Energy Web Token. Energy Web Token. Energy Web Token. A utility token. Produce large network misbehavior can validate your transactions and block support. Alright. Alright. Interesting. I'll have to look at them offline, man, and check them out and see what they do. But thanks for the tip. Alright. Try to push that constant control roof so long you had dragons. Yeah. Yeah. Web token is a concept going to turn solar energy into crypto. Interesting. Let's go to Bitcoin real quick here on the 1 hour. Oh, it's still dropping. Ooh, it looks like we might be at support. We are trying to break that support. Alright, so what I'm going to do here is, because this line, I obviously overextended it much more than I wanted to. Now I'm going to have to make it a lot less. I'm just going to leave it there, man, because it makes the chart look really weird when we zoom in here. Man, we still have this hidden divergence. Look at that drop, right? Look at that drop. We didn't retest. We didn't backtest. I don't like that. Backtesting would have been good. This, not so good. Bitcoin down 2% on this candle, man. Dirty, yeah. Gold green respondal. Yeah, we'll keep be getting a reaction rally, right? Hopefully that's gonna be the case, man. Reaction rally to undo that green candle. That candle makes you want a long. It could be, man. Oh, Ethereum, what have you done? You look nasty now. I was really hoping for Ethereum to hold on a little bit stronger here and try to push better, but no, Ethereum wants to drop with Bitcoin. Ah, bro, it's gonna be a messy night, right? It's gonna be a messy night. How are people watching? If you like what we do, hit the like, hit the bell, hit the sub, right? Where is this thing? Like, bell, sub. Oh, that's not it. Here we go. Hit the like, hit the bell, hit the sub. Green will eat up. Hopefully. Hopefully. It looks as though we gapped up a little bit on that opening, right? So we're still at 0. Just doubled up another chunk long. Interesting shot. A Z399X. What happened with Fariz? He was super bearish on this. You should be happy that it's going down, so. Right. Ethereum 12-hour bearish divergence? I'm not sure. Can't see a 12-hour. Thank you for asking, Jamie. Or Jaime Smith. Jamie Smith. I'm not sure, man. Ah, bro.
Sorry.
We're waiting. These lines are not playing. So we know this one didn't hold, right? Because we were trying to see if we're going to hold support here on this candle, which we didn't get. So obviously this one's gone. If this idea here is gone. This idea here for a potential reversal to retest and then burst through is gone. Now we have this idea where we came down without a retest. Well, now we're going to try to go back up. And hopefully that's going to be the case. We still have that hidden divergence. And we said if we drop, we're going to try to find support at 35,036. And that's the area that we might go for, right? Smash a like for Music TN Interaction. Do it. Do it. Do it. I can't do that voice. I'm not even sure what his voice sounds like. What are we gonna do, man? I'm not even sure what I should press here. I want to press a button. I'm gonna close my eyes and press one button. I'm not sure which button it's gonna be.
Fatality.
It was a fatality button. That usually comes out with when we get like a big donation, but no big donation. I just press fatality by accident. Jake's opening a long 50x. Jake, good luck with that, man. Just do it. Wasn't that Ben Affleck? Not Ben Affleck. What was his name? The other guy. I forgot his name. Had Owen Wilson and this other dude in it, and Starsky and Hutch. I forgot the name of Ben Stiller. There we go. Ben Stiller. Saying do it. Jake's crazy, man. He opens up the weirdest longs. I do wish you good luck with that, bro. Jake plays 100x, 200x, 500x longs, man. I know if 50x is like a huge long, I would say be careful, guys. Don't long that much unless you know what you're doing. I would say don't even go more than 2x if you're starting. Just take it easy, right? Using leverage for trading is the easiest way to get wrecked sometimes. If you don't know what you're trading, you're just gonna be reinforcing bad behaviors. You're probably gonna do good sometimes, and then you're gonna start getting wrecked most of the time. Yeah, trade safely. I'm feeling Jake's vibes. Close your eyes and dodge them bullets. Yeah. He genuinely doesn't care about his long and short. Maybe it's a fake out. Yeah, it could be. We're retesting the daily and the 1 hour. We might be, right? Someone said that, and I said we could. Yeah, I already hit that 50. Right? And like I said, the whole market is back sort of okay. Right? however, 20, 50, 100, 200. Seems like everyone's going back to some kind of normal behavior here. All right, so 20s, 50s, 100s, 200s, right? So we are not that bad. You're gonna catch that rocket to 36 on the 50x. That'll be pretty good. If we bounce at that 50, it could be good. If we drop below the 50, dude, the drop gets us 34,450 something. Depends on what 50 we hit, but I'll be aiming for this. Sorry, for this 100. And this 100 is at 34,480. Haven't looked at Super Trend in a while. Let's bring Super Trend out real quick. Let's see what Super Trend says. Super Trend said bought here. And Super Trend would have had you buy at this candle here. So you would have bought here at 32,900. And Super Trend still not triggering a sell. We have not broken this line, right? Super Trend still not triggering a sell. Dude, Jake, I know you're going 500x, man. Don't lie. Don't lie. I'm kidding, dude. I know Jake never goes for 100x. But he does use 100x, man. It's fucking crazy. I shouldn't curse in the stream. Someone's to buy that red. Yeah, I know. Oh, it's starting to go in the red again. Oh, no, Jake, I feel sorry for you. For long, hopefully your 50x is not going to have a very, very quick liquidation there, man. 62 people watching. Again, guys, if you like what we do, hit the like, hit the bell, hit the sub, right? You can also join us on the Discord. Links have gone out on YouTube. They're posted on the top part of the chat. The chat. Dude. Come on along, right? Got more Bitcoin going to FTX. 2 out of it drops. Nice. Right, so I think we're going to be calling it a stream for tonight. We're going to live for about 2 hours. So, I think it's a pretty good time for a stream. 25x is intense I care to get. I know, it's crazy, dude. I usually, when I place longs or shorts, I never go more than 5x. I like to be able to play this and have enough room to maneuver in case stuff starts to go off. Guys, remember, if you like what we do, hit the like, the bell, and the sub. Talk about crypto to your friends, to your family, and to your co-workers. Let them know that we are here. This is Instead of Crypto. I am your host, Martin. It's a pleasure being here on this awesome Tuesday night. Hope you enjoy the show. I had a blast. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Don't trade based on what you see here. We're just discussing ideas. This is all for entertainment and education purpose only. All those things being said, it's going back to green, Jake. Go, Jake's horse. All right, let's see if we can pump more. Join the Discord. Yes, I'll be hanging out in the Discord for a little bit if you guys want to join me there. And on that note, I'll catch you guys again later tomorrow for another edition of Instead of Crypto. Until then.